This version elaborates on the characters, the conflict, and introduces prepositional phrases for a longer, deeper video or lesson. Chapter 1. The Land of Disjointed Descriptions. 00 to 1 minute. Hello, intrepid grammar explorers, and welcome back to the Language Labyrinth. Today, we're diving deep into the most critical, yet often overlooked part of speech, prepositions. Our story begins in the land of Grammatica, where chaos reigned. The land's most important inhabitants were the nouns. Solid, significant figures like Captain Noun, the lighthouse, Ms. Noun, the ship, and Prince Noun, the storm. They were important, but they couldn't relate to anything. Imagine a headline: the lighthouse, the ship. What happened? Did the lighthouse eat the ship? Did the ship crash the lighthouse? Nobody knew. Their actions were described by agent verb, action words like saw, sailed, collapsed. But even agent verb was frustrated. The lighthouse sailed the ship, he'd shout.
That makes no sense. I need help connecting these ideas. The nouns and verbs were just floating, disconnected pieces of information. Communication was confusing, and the citizens of Grammatica were getting seriously lost. Chapter 2. The Arrival of the Connectors. Just as hope was fading, a shimmering light appeared on the horizon, and from it sprang a legion of tiny, agile words, led by the brave commander at. These were the prepositions, small, mighty words that held the secret of relationship. The prepositions didn't describe things, like nouns, or actions, like verbs. They described the where, when, and how nouns related to the world around them. The lighthouse and the coast. Two separate ideas. A little preposition named near jumped between them. Now we have the lighthouse near the coast, a clear location. Ms. Noun the ship and the water. The preposition across joined the scene. Result: the ship across the water. Movement and position. A noun called the object of the preposition and linked it back to another word in the sentence, instantly creating clarity. Chapter 3. The Secret Weapon. Prepositional Phrases. But the prepositions weren't just content being lone heroes. They quickly realized their power multiplied when they teamed up. A preposition always demanded a noun or a pronoun to be its partner. This dynamic duo, the preposition plus its object noun, formed a mighty unit called the prepositional phrase. For example, the preposition during teamed up with the noun the storm. The result: during the storm. This entire phrase now works as one descriptive unit. It doesn't just describe when, it describes when in relation to the storm. Prince Noun, the storm, was causing chaos, but the prepositional phrases were helping everyone navigate. Instead of just, the ship sailed, the citizens could now say, the ship sailed under the cover of darkness, and the captain stood on the deck. These phrases gave the nouns and verbs context, depth, and detail. They showed the spatial relationships, like under, over, behind. The temporal relationships, like before, after, during. And the directional relationships, like to, from, toward. Chapter 4. The Moral and the Power of Precision. The nouns and verbs of Grammatica rejoiced. Finally, their language was precise, descriptive, and understandable. The lesson is simple. A prepositional phrase is a group of words that begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or pronoun. It adds essential detail to your sentences. A boring sentence: the dog barked. A descriptive sentence, thanks to prepositional phrases, The dog barked at the mail carrier from the inside of the window. See how many details those tiny words added? They are the glue, the GPS, and the timestamp of our sentences. To truly master English, you must master the art of the preposition. Your next quest, call to action. If you're ready to make your writing and speaking as clear as a lighthouse beam, then hit that subscribe button. We're dedicating next week to the most common prepositional phrases you absolutely must know. Your homework? Look at the sentence below and tell me how many prepositional phrases you can find. The old book was found behind the shelf near the fireplace during the winter holiday. Write your answer in the comment box.
Enjoyed our story, please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe for more fun.